Coach, another game that could have been won, but we ended on the losing side. So, what do you take overall from this game specifically?
Yeah, of course, losing is very hard, and especially when you have the game in your hand and do enough mistakes to lose the game it is very hard. Um, but overall, yeah, still 20 games to go. I mean, that in the past also we're not going to give up until we get there. Um, from here, we just there are lots of little things that we need to fix, and we are going to work hard, keep working hard to improve those before the next tour.
So, how do you sum up this whole US series?
It was very challenging. I mean, the areas that we were challenged is one is the conditions, the hot conditions. The other one is these pitches I have nothing for the bowlers. We were a bowling side. We were always when we win games, the bowlers have won the games. So bowlers actually struggle, spinners struggle because there's nothing from the pitch for the spinners. But there's positives are the batters came through, but we didn't win the important time periods. The patches important key time periods we couldn't close it. So that's one main reason that we are in this position at the moment.
Coach, struggling away from home has been our big problem from the past. And out of 9 series, we're playing 6 away from home. So, do you think that that's a bit of big concern for us because we tend to rely on our home conditions only?
No, I think we have to learn to play anywhere, and I mean even if you have seen here with all these things that happening, we just the 2 games that we lost, we are very close, and we did small mistakes, enough mistakes to lose it. One is we are lacking a bit of experience in the group, and even for the leaders that we have in the group, they are also kind of still learning. But there are again when I always see the positives that we have I have seen now the both openers are settling down, and Arif is playing a key role at the number 6 now. He's settling down. So all these blocks are there. It's just that we need to put these things right, and some of our other guys who are around that needs to perform better. And once these things will come, I'm sure we will be winning more games. And I'm fully aware that the time is running, but we will fix it. Yeah, I mean. In my past also, these challenges were always there, and we're not going to give up. We're going to keep fighting until we get there.
Don't you think in the batting front we're struggling to play with the conditions, the set conditions? When batting first, we're playing it easy, we're going for the plan, but in the end moment, in the game against Oman, we failed to perform in the death overs. And same today, we had the platform set with partnership of Arif and Sompal, but we failed to finish. Don't you think we have that calibration? We have that capacity, but we are not being able to perform. So, what do you think is the key?
No, I think it's all about yes, those are the things. Also, I'm talking about the situations, game situations, right? And when we had that opening pair started nicely, we just had to bat there. We getting 4 runs per over, 5 runs per over was not that hard on these wickets, but all the top order was actually throw their wicket away. Not the bowlers came and got it, and one bad run out. All this actually put us into a situation where on a batting track we came to a situation where we had to survive for a while. We had to fix things for a while. So that actually period brought us the run rate into 8 plus, and then end of the innings it was already into 10. But if we were able to maintain top order, if they batted to the 40th, we would have been in a different situation, and that's what these young top order batters need to learn. And we've been talking this for a long time, and and I'm fully aware they also need to play a lot of cricket to learn that, and there's a lots of again pluses where Dave is having great time getting those into those 30s. We were struggling before to have that opening pair stand and even from the number 3. Now we are getting those starts. It's just that we cannot convert into the big ones. That is what we are lacking. So we have to just keep working hard until we get there.
Coach, that Asif Sheikh dismissal in particular, you talked about top order issues and lack of experience. Last over of Ali Khan's spell, it was pretty clear watching from the boundary. His 5th over, he was flagging, and he had the close shave in the previous over, Asif Sheikh, in Ali Khan's 4th over, where he got away with the top edge.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like the prudent thing to do in that situation would have just been to see off Ali Khan's last over and pick your battle somewhere else. Instead, he goes to play the hook shot, caught in the ring. Just the match awareness in that situation and the strategy. You're obviously well aware of the U.S. guys, in particular Ali Khan, having coached USA. How would you evaluate the way Asif Sheikh in particular approached that situation and what he should do going forward?
No, even in our team meetings we discuss these conditions, these wickets are like the bounce is not consistent. Even when somebody like Ali Khan caliber, when you have the pace also, when you get a bounce, some bounces are on your shoulder height, some bounce goes your head height. So it's not easy to connect like a pull in front of the square leg. So we always talk about if you really wants to score against a bouncer, we just go and use the pace, hit onto the ground. Let's hit the ball behind the square leg. We had all these discussions, but I think that the both openers were going too aggressive, and it comes to the shot selection. It's like you said, game awareness when the 9th over, 10th over is there, just get through the power play first without losing a wicket. All these discussions we have done enough, but some of the guys are learning the hard way by going through. So I think it's part of the game. I've seen these situations youngsters sometimes when you talk, they go back and do the same mistakes again and again. But from the Nepal cricket point of view, we really have to fix those little things.
Coach, this is Nepal lowest point in League 2 Tri-Series compared to previous 3. How could you analyze this situation?
No, I think we are being every tour we are getting to 2 games, right? That's and even this one I would still say that with 1 point it's still a two game, but this is one series that we would have had 3 or 4 games. That's the disappointment even for me. So going down the line, we need to come and push ourselves to catch up somewhere down the line. All the points that we are losing at the moment, we have to catch up, and the next series is going to be interesting because we are just ahead of Namibia and we are going to play 2 games against Namibia. So we want to, if we want to be in that 4th, 5th area, we have to have a good tour in Scotland.